McVeigh, and happy Friday. Good morning, boys and girls. All right, so our project for today is by Olivia George, room 122. And so I wanted you to take a look at this. So she took a pinwheel and on the each of the arms of the pinwheel, she taped something that she wrote on. So uh, for example, just little messages to give to other people, or if you spin it, which I don't want to break it, but if you spin it, wherever it lands, you could give that message to somebody else. So again, took something that we kind of like a STEM lesson, took something that we have, repurposed it to make something else. Well done, Olivia. All right, and next up, we have some subtraction by Ryan in room 124 with place value. Take a look. We have place value in the work that Ryan did. We have the tens and ones column to show how many tens, how many ones, and prove it through subtraction. Well done, Ryan. All right, and now moving on to our Wordle. So I had a couple of people get to me with the date, but or the mystery number, which is the date, but not the actual Wordle. So let's get that. So this was an S. All right, and this word, so we had this letter as a, this one looks like double this one. So, and it was a uncommon consonant. Well, that's a V and this is a W. So the Wordle this week is Sagadawa, and it's a festival. Oh, that was the other S. And it's an important festival in places like Tibet or in certain religions like Sikhism. And so it's a festival that's celebrated in many, many places around the world. And it has to do with the phases of the moon. Now, we've learned about other holidays that relate to the moon. So, for example, the Lunar New Year. Also, Ramadan is the date is based upon the crescent moon. And so here's another one of those holidays. So we see that even though the holiday is different, a lot of things that happen between cultures and amongst cultures have to do with similar things, like, for example, the moon. All right. Well, the date. So let's get to our mystery number. So we know that this number is an odd number, and it has two vowels, the same value, and they're consecutive. We know that consecutive means in order, in a row. That has to be 3. There's another number that I'm thinking of. It's a even number, and it's a homonym, and it has 2 vowels in a row, but they're not the same vowel. That's 4, F-O-U-R, 2 vowels in a row. Those are consecutive vowels, but they're not the same. 3, T-H-R-E-E, has 2 vowels in a row, and they are the same value, consecutive vowels. All right. Well, anyhow, we knew that this was an even number and not a homonym, so that has to be 6. So that's June 4th and the year 2023. Now, the reason why I have this as our date for Sagadawa is that it changes every year based upon the moon. So this year, it's June 4th. All right, and now it's time for a Mighty Kind Moment of the Day. Let's get a drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. So our Mighty Kind Moment of the Day is a shout out to our lunch monitors. So if you see them, make sure you give them a high five or say thank you for all that they do, because they pitch in a lot, and they have been these past several weeks covering different things, helping out so that we can have our special events. So make sure, and it's super duper mighty kind that they do that. Make sure you Let them know how much you appreciate them. Why? Because you're a mighty mind. Not only that, a mighty kind, mighty mind. And every day, boys and girls, it's a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.